So my full names are Ernest Mwaba. I'm the acting head of department for automotive, and I also train my students in automotive, electrical and electronics, amongst other core subjects. Today, my task is simple. I'm just going to talk about the truth table, the theory part of the truth table, how things work out there. Behind me is a smart screen. This is what I'll be using. In modern teaching methods, we've moved away from using the whiteboards, the blackboards. We've now gone to modernized way of doing it. And this is thanks to the Zamita project, through all the partners who came together and helped us to have such improved equipment to help us digitalize our learning and make our learning processes smarter, faster, and even more convenient. So I'll be using this whiteboard to demonstrate how we come up with a truth table and the logic behind it. So to begin with, we're going to start with a gate which is very interesting. We call it a not gate. Now, a not gate is very simple and straightforward, because if you look at the symbol, it simply comes like that, and then at the end you have a note, which is telling you that actually there has to be something that is being changed, so that then it goes out. Now, what is interesting about this gate is that if you supply 1 as your input, your output has to be 0, and vice versa, meaning if it's 0, your output should be 1. Typical example on vehicle systems is when you're talking about perhaps a fuel tank. When the tank is full, the light is off. But when the tank is empty, that's when the output should be on. That's just 1. So in such a case, our truth table will simply look like this. Now with this one, we just have 1 input. We basically have only 1 input and 1 output. So I'll say this is my input and that's my output. So what we said is that if my input is 0, then my output will end up being 1. Vice versa, if my input is 1, it means my output will end up being 0. Just as simple as that. And the idea is that this type normally negates the signal. What you put in, get the opposite of what you have as your result or as your output.